Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Anthony, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Anthony. Anthony missing again.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Jokic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Down low. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
The Nuggets trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Westbrook with a screen for Murray. Driving the lane. They get it back. Jokic on the follow.
Boy, you better be mindful of that wingspan that Jokic possesses, especially when he's attacking the backboards.
Now here's Anthony, and he really played well against Denver. Basket counts. Anthony's got 13.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Murray. Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to score you from distance.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Murray against Anthony. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Westbrook passes to Gordon. Now, here's Jokic. Holmgren with the steal. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in.
Yeah, I can. I'm at 33% right now,
Doris,
but
do you
I can
think
hit it.
the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Murray, good.
And that's what you're looking to do. Get your best scorers something within the flow of the offense.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anthony. Over Murray. Back to Anthony. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Here's Anthony, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Jalen Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Anthony. He's got 13. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Traps in the tray. Anthony's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
29%. That's come back.
His confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Williams with the ball, out guarded by Murray. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. To the paint, and stolen by Jordan. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Nuggets was tremendous. He scored an incredible number of points, and that was his season high. He really lit it up. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Denver.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares collapsed thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
The Nuggets making a switch here. The Thunder shooting their first foul shot of the night. The free throw off from Anthony. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here's Anthony. Denver able to drain the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter passes to Pickett. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Now it's a 6-point Nugget lead.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Anthony, the pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Joe can't get it to go. Denver leading by 6. Pickett passes to Porter. And the three off target. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. This team is on quite a run. Here in the midst of a 14-game winning streak.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved in the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Lays it up off the glass. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Inside. Porter passes to Pickett. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. A whole new group out there. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thunder trailing by 11. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. Off target with his 3.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Williams against Westbrook. And Isaiah Joe picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown the pass to Westbrook. A 3 ball. Rebound by Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Yep, that one goes in there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Murray. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Porter's check in for Nikola Jokic.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
And here is Murray. 10 points for him. Charity stripe shot. That one no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Joe can't get it to go.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 21. And the Thunder, another 3.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Here's Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Anthony down low. He's covered by Murray. And Anthony gets it to go. Anthony's got 26 points.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Just 5 to shoot. Murray against Anthony. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. 1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Porter pulls it in.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Gordon. Here's Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you got to stay down on the shot fake because Murray will get that call every time.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Now here's Wiggins. Nothing on the board.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Westbrook. Now Murray. Pass to Brown. In the corner, it's Westbrook. The Nuggets with another miss. Thunder trailing by 6. Williams dishes to Anthony. From the line. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And they continue to control the glass.
And that one's good by Porter.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him on those physical takes. Great work inside there.
Williams a screen on Murray. The offensive rebound. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
He got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Oh, he got it to go!
How about that?
Wow, what a shot. And listen to this place explode.
Thanks for joining us. Through the first half, there is still some work to do for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, they're not settling for long jumpers. They're getting the ball into the paint. And you know I love that.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, you know what? I played with a king, too. I liked it.
And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, we have some pressure-filled games coming up. In addition to everything else, we'll see who has that clutch gene. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3. And here is Murray. Following the 3 from Anthony. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Dort. Outside Anthony. For the tie. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
The Nuggets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Westbrook. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Outside Westbrook. And Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Jokic inside, working on Holmgren. 5 to shoot, lets the 3 fly. Brown's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Dort finds Holmgren, out to Anthony. Williams a screen on Murray. They now take the lead. 32 points for Slim.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Murray outside. And another miss by Denver.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you just triggered a lot of thoughts here, but doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. And here are the Thunder now. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Holmgren the pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams, Doris, has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and frankly borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame and he fits in personality-wise.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Lob pass to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11. The Nuggets trail by 3. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Hartenstein's checked in for Chet Holmgren. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Slim.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Now here's Westbrook. 10 points for him. Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And like to see Murray getting inside and getting physical. He needs...
group in here for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Wiggins comes in for George. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Anthony subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Wiggins kicks to Anthony. Williams sets a screen for Anthony. And good! There's another.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in 63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him.
And got it! Another basket.
And with 40 points for him, his climb towards history continues.
GA, it seems like every time he takes the floor, it's a step closer to the record for most 40-point games in a season.
And historians might have guessed that the most 40-point games in a year was from Wilt Chamberlain's incredible 1962 campaign. It will be hard to match 63 games of 40 or more, but this young fella just might do it.
Here's Anthony, following the score by Jamal Murray. And they pick up 2. Anthony's got 42 in the game.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Here's Murray, and that one is good.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Outside Williams. Back to Anthony. Hartenstein with the screen for Anthony. Nailed from three-point land. Anthony's got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
45% at the three.
Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 14. Outside Anthony. Shoots the 3. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Murray up on top, covered by Anthony. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. He got it again. Sensational.
Scoring at a historic pace. What a treat to watch this young man play.
Well, Greg now tied for second all-time scoring in a season.
And to see his name sitting alongside the great Wilt Chamberlain, obviously elite company.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but happen. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Anthony. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Porter, no luck. The Thunder leading by 15. Anthony with it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's Jokic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Holmgren.
A big you can't really send to the line too much. Jokic, an effective free throw shooter.
So he gets them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And another one falls.
And fellas, he is now second all-time for points in a season.
Truly a season for the ages.
And while Wilt Chamberlain still holds the #1 spot for scoring in a season, he bumps down Wilt's second best campaign to 3rd place. That's not light work.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside Anthony. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 14. Here's Watson. That shot, no good. Nice defense from George. Anthony finds Williams. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 8th assist in the game. The Thunder leading by 11. Anthony taking his time here. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Anthony. Holmgren sets the screen for Anthony. 5 on the clock. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Back to Porter. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Back to Anthony. Launches it. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Nuggets trail by 11. Pass to Strother. Denver passing it around. Here's Chunchar. And again, Denver with the triple.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Nuggets. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Anthony nowhere around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Anthony. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Watson. Westbrook with it. Now Anthony defending. Tries the spin move. Westbrook kicks to Porter. Here's Strother, defended by Dort. Watson for three. Thunder with the rebound. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. It's game one of a three-game road trip. Outside Anthony. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Westbrook. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Anthony against Jokic. Over Anthony, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Jokic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
They're showing so much passion and determination here at the end. They're close to the lead, but still have plenty of work left to do.
Watson kicks to Westbrook. Jokic inside, defended by Holmgren. No one covers.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Williams has a screen for Anthony. Out to the right wing. Williams passes to Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Anthony. For 3. Connects from three-point range. Anthony's got 53.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Mike... Malone said to his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. The Nuggets trail by 8. Lob pass to Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Russell Westbrook demonstrating how talented a passer he can be.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Jokic with the steal. Westbrook with it. Now Anthony defending. The 11-footer. Rebound by Williams.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's Anthony with the drive, and it's good for 2. Anthony's got 55.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And here's Westbrook. On the wing, Murray. No good on the 3.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Here's Williams. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Jokic against Hartenstein. Outside Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around to the inside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dort passes to Anthony. Yep, that one goes. Anthony's got 57 points.
Boy, that is a heads-up play right there by Lou Dort. He sees an opening and gets the ball exactly where it needs to go.
Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Hits it from 3-point range. Murray's got 32 points in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Murray against Anthony. Williams a screen on Murray. And here's Anthony for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looks good from here.
Murray, no good. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Thunder. 9-point game. 1:22 left in the 4th. Pass to Dort. Outside Anthony. Outside Dort. For 3, Williams. And Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 9. Outside Gordon. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Denver.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he?
59 seconds left in the game. Hartenstein with the screen on Murray. Connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 53 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Brown. There's 3-pointers off the mark. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They have a 9-point lead.
I I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Westbrook with a deep three. The Nuggets with another miss. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Anthony. A three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Thunder get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.